Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. Channel is Melissa_10and6. Here I like to talk about all things makeup, beauty. So if you're also into that sort of thing, feel free to stick around, watch this video, like, subscribe, leave me some comments. I truly appreciate that. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of products all under $10. These are products that I have used and truly do recommend, because sometimes we can find products, right, that are less than $5, but that doesn't always mean they're worth those cheap price points. So I wanted to actually give you products that are usable. So I'm going to first go in with the Wet n Wild Glass Correct in the green. Yeah, green. I think they have a yellow or had a yellow. I'm not sure if that's still available. But this is a very hydrating, very, like it says, glass skin sort of primer. So if you have oily skin, probably not the best for you. And it does have like the slight greenish tint, which I imagine is supposed to help with color correcting. But honestly, once you rub it into the skin, it goes away. So the tint's not that impactful. The reason I do enjoy this primer though is just the like moisturized feel it gives and how just like luminous and healthy it makes the skin look. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows using the e.l.f. what is this called? Instant Lift Brow Pencil. So this is from their like super affordable line. I believe these are like $3. It is a thicker pencil, so if you're not into that, obviously not the sort of pencil for you. But I enjoyed this for like easy brows because I will just run it under the brow and then brush the color through. I really enjoyed this color. This is the one in Neutral Brown. Another con could be it doesn't come in that many shades. So I know they have another brow pencil, but I actually do really like this one, especially when I just need something like quick and big to run through my brows. Also from e.l.f., I'm going to take their Brow Wow in Neutral Brown and run that through my brows. So this is like their version of Glossier's Boy Brow. So it's got a little spoolie. And the gel has like little fibers, so kind of just fill in any gaps in your eyebrows. It's a decent product for the price. I do prefer Boy Brow, but I think for the price break, this one is just as good. Next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer just to prime my lids. It's got the slightest bit of color, but it goes away. But that helps like with any discoloration you have, and it'll just help prolong your eyeshadows. For eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with this palette from Essence. This is in My Rose Will Go On. I have a few of these palettes, and they are such good quality for the price. So if you see these, I personally like the taupe and the greeny one the most, but I want to stick to more pinky shades today. I'm going to go in with this shade in the crease. Now I'm going to take these lighter matte shade and just blend out the edge of that first eyeshadow. I just realized they have names on the back. So I'm going to go in with the shade Across the Distance, which is this one here, and apply that all over the lid. I'm going to probably do a spotlight eye. I'm not the best at spotlight eyes, so bear with me. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Spaces Between. I'll just take that on my finger and apply that in the very center. I'll come back to the eyes later, but I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to first color correct under the eyes with the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. I have mine in the shade Light 23C. And it's like one of those click pens with a brush tip. Not my favorite applicator, but what are you gonna do? But I really enjoy the color and the formula. Super lightweight, doesn't cause like any dryness, and I feel like it does a good job of slightly brightening and color correcting the under eye. For foundation, I'm going in with Maybelline's Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless. They also have a dewy one, but I prefer the matte and poreless. I bought it in the shade 118, which I think may be a little bit deep. But the reason I got this one is because the lighter shades were way too white. And all the other in-between shades were very pink. So I feel like this had a better undertone. So I'm actually going to mix it with a little bit of the LA Girl foundation adjuster in white to just try to get the best match I can get. So yeah, I think that color will work. It just has like a very, even though it's matte and poreless, it's not like a super drying matte. And it just has a very nice finish on the skin. And yeah, good coverage. Good like medium coverage, I'd say. The only thing I hate is the packaging. Like it doesn't have a pump. So it gets like crazy messy. Picking a concealer was hard because the drugstore actually has a lot of good concealers, like the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, both formulas, the original and the more hydrating one. I love those concealers. Maybelline's Age Rewind is like, I don't know, TikTok made it blow up. So I thought I would reintroduce the Fit Me concealer. This one I would say has a tiny bit less coverage than like the other ones I just mentioned, but the way it just like blends on the skin seamlessly and wears well all day long, very underrated concealer. I have mine in the shade 05 Ivory. My only gripe with this is I find that they kind of change the shades a lot. I don't know, let me know if you noticed that. Because I have a few other ones that are also ivory and they all look different. I don't know if it's because they like expand the shade range or what. But they all look different to me. Like some are darker, some are lighter. I'm going to do a bit of sculpting with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade, what is this? Vacay Mood. This one, even though they're marketed as bronzers, is super cool tone. And even though they are luminous, for like bronzers and, you know, like skin products, luminosity is not a bad thing because your face is not flat matte, so it looks more natural when it has just a tiny bit of like sheen or luminosity. And it's very like sheer, it's not like a super pigmented formula. To set my face, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. Super cheap and you get a ton of product and performs just as well as a lot of high-end setting powders. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. Comes in a few shades. I got this one that is for lighter skin. It says it on the packaging. It's very light but buildable. And I like the undertone, like not too orange. I'm next gonna go in with a cream blush. This is the Wet n Wild Makeup Stick in Peach Bums. So it's this very pretty, super luminous peachy shade. And right over that, I'm going to go in again with Wet n Wild. This is the powder blush in Mellow Wine. These are so pretty if you find them in store. For highlighter, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Blossom Glow. Do you guys remember when these came out? They sold out almost immediately. It was so hard to find. It's like, even to this day, it's probably one of the nicest highlighters you're ever going to find. Before I move on to lips and back to eyes, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild setting spray in the natural finish. And that'll just help like melt everything together, bring back some life to all the powder we use. I'm gonna line my lips with this lip liner from NYX in the shade Goal Getter. Very creamy but long lasting. And I'm gonna go in with, I don't know the actual name of these, but it's the Glow Paradise in Beige Eden. These are so pretty. This is like a glossy, kind of like a glossy balm. Super pretty. Okay, I'm going to create a winged line, and I'm going to use the Essence Super Precise eyeliner. I'm going to do that off camera because I need to focus. I'm going to take the shade Near and run that on the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade For a Lifetime and apply it to the inner corner. And I'm going to finish off the look with mascara. This is Essence Lash Princess. We all know this mascara. We all love this mascara. And the Salon Perfect Wispy Lashes. So if you like the Ardell Wispy Lashes, basically the same lash, just a little bit more lightweight and cheaper. So I really like these. So I'll be right back once I put these on. And this is the completed look. Nothing I used was over $10. Pretty sure you could find them all at the drugstore. I tried to keep it within those sort of brands because there are other brands I do enjoy, but they're like web-based. So didn't throw those in here, but I really like how this turned out. Normally I'm terrible at spotlight eyes, but this actually turned out pretty decent. I'm getting better. So let me know what you guys think. What are your favorite like affordable products at the drugstore? $10 less. Let me know if you've tried any of these things. I'll list everything I used down below. If there's an asterisk, I would make commission if you were to shop through that link. So if that makes you uncomfortable, you can just shop directly from the retailer. Again, I just want to thank anyone taking the time to watch my videos, watch me grow, get better and more comfortable at filming. It's getting easier. Still with the ums. I say a lot of ums. That's a problem I have then. I don't know if it'll go away, but yeah, I think I'm getting better, like just talking to myself on camera, filming, lighting, setting, all that type of stuff. But anyways, like I was saying, thank you for your time. If you enjoy what you see, like, subscribe. Jesus, can I talk? Like, subscribe, share, ring the little bell for notifications. Yeah, have a great day. Take care.